Happy quarantine, peeps. It's your girl Drayalove out here, doing that thing myself, wanting to talk to you guys, but the transition we're all making with the current energies and how we're managing through that. And if we're able to keep our chin up, keep our head up, do our work, see some positivity and some bright side to all of this, and just give you guys some examples of what I've been seeing over my last week and what is to come for what we're going to be offering the masses. So I have had many experiences over the last week, many conversations with people over Zoom, many Zoom conversations. Boy, that's like a thing these days, right? So many Zoom meetings, it's crazy. I actually had a virtual birthday party with my friend today, Dijon, and we had a meeting, and he had dropped his new video. We had a little video party. Things are being done differently these days. Life is changing as we know it. The way we are communicating, the way we are affecting one another, the way we are affecting our own life. We've spent so many years being in distraction mode, and here we are. We're finally in a position where we are faced with ourselves, and we have nothing but time. Well, it's not everybody, but a lot of us have nothing but time. So a lot of us wanted time. So here, what is it that we are doing with our time? So for me, a lot of what I've been doing is manifesting. I've been working really hard. And my book, I swear, I think I've been writing probably like 10 pages a day. I got to download about a new book that I'm writing today, and the title, it's going to be on strategy and intuition and flow. Really excited to bring that to you guys, so that's coming soon. And yeah, I'm just using this time and space to be creative and to hone my skills in and to focus myself. Spirit told me I didn't need to sit and produce so many things for people, because there's a million people out there doing that thing. So the never-ending pursuit of information was for me to go internal and for me to figure out what it is that I needed to hear, what it is that I needed to do, what it is I needed to focus on, what it is I needed to not focus on. So I've been doing that, and I would hope that you guys have had enough space and tried to be as distractionless as possible to give yourself some opportunity to level up and do your work, much like I think most of us, or many of us, are doing right now, depending on the state of fight or flight we're in. So our current reality is being so different. I've had many, like I said, Zoom conversations and many conference calls, and we have our women's call on Friday at 6:15 p.m. So if anybody's interested, you can DM me and I can send you the link for the Zoom meeting, but it's just in support of us leveling up to help us understand and have some strategic conversation about what's actually happening and what's presenting in our lives and in our circumstances, so we can make some sense and pull ourselves out and just really raise our vibration. So we're working on doing that together. So that's on Friday. It's every other Friday now with the women and every other Saturday with the men. And I've teamed up with several women and several men, both high level, which is exciting because we need to have high level conversations with each other, people. We don't need to be having very low vibrational conversations about panic and worry and bullshit. Yes, we are dealing with illness. Yes, we are dealing with a mass pandemic and all of these things going on. But there's a much bigger picture at play. And our self-work is ultimately what it is about. And so us all being faced with ourselves with this time and having the opportunity to do that work, it's here. We are faced with nothing but ourselves. So for me, it's exciting. Self-work is what I promote in my work. That is what I try to teach people about on a regular basis. So this is nothing. Well, it's not nothing, but it's so exciting to me. But as I talk to people in these groups and talk to people in all their different realities, everybody's really at a different level, depending on if you have children or if you're working. For example, like a lot of people aren't working and are having issues with finances, obviously. One of my sisters is a bus driver in San Jose, and I think 15 people have died. 15 bus drivers have died. So, everybody's realities are so different, with people trying to figure out what works for them, what feels safe, how to stay out of fight or flight, how to manage the money situation, how to manage the flow, how to shift their business, how to try to be strategic and not freak out about what the situation's offering us, because y'all, Spirit is offering everybody a chance to level up. You hear me? Time to level up. So as we get our little nitty-gritty hands on this opportunity, this time, this space, this distraction-less time that really isn't offered to us, or hasn't been offered to us in any other time in history, where we have this opportunity. It is exciting for me. It feels like encouraging you would be the best thing that I could do, to just take the time to dig into yourselves, get some resources, get a notebook, get some music, start writing, start listening, start creating, start emoting, emitting, processing, transmuting, listening to, intuiting. Just start something. So as we are having this opportunity, and again, everybody's reality is so different and is so honestly respectable on so many levels, because you guys have to remember that many people, so people I know are out there saying, stay home, do this, do that. I'm freaking mad that you're not doing that. Well, let me just tell you, if you want to be mad at other people because they're not doing what you think they need to be doing, like, that's just keeping you in more of a judgmental, anger, fight or flight state. So not a good thing. So mind your business, manage your stuff, manage your health, do the best you can, stay out of fight or flight as much as you can, because you keep your nose in everybody else's business and keep that judgment going, you're going to stay in fight or flight, and you're going to be one of those people that get sick. Because those people that are worrying and freaking out, it's just not the place to be. So we make our choices, y'all. We have to do what we need to do with our time and energy and manage it appropriately, because this is a real deal now. I had lunch with my youngest son today, who's 21, and we were talking about relationships, and about how they're here to teach us and here to help us level up and process. And we were just talking about in these times, and how things are so much more difficult, and people are acting crazy, and people are doing things for crazy reasons. People are behaving wild because of the amount of pressure and stress it's putting on them. So you guys, we have to manage our energetic output too, because we're highly affecting people by the amount of freak out that we're having on other people, which is understandable. But you guys have to remember, the world is already crazy enough. We have to remember not to have an explosion of crazy within ourselves, and then an explosion on our life and all the people that are in it, because that's not going to do anybody any good. Let's just do the internal work, take the time, slow down, calm down, slow the heck down. I know I said it twice, but I meant it twice. So let's do this, you guys. The universe is on a self-reparation process. It's beautiful in its ways. And even though it's painful, most transitions are painful. So as we are transitioning to a new set of everything, time will only tell. We must do our work. No options to not do our work. So level up with me. Take some time, take some space, do your thing, work on yourself, do what works for you, listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, honor yourself, spend some time, and level up. And if you guys are interested in getting any personalized information, you can join us at our Zoom meetings. Men's every other Saturday, women's every other Friday, and the women's is rotating this Friday on the 10th. We would love to have you, so you can DM me for the Zoom link. And we look forward to supporting you in this new virtual community and whatever this 2020 craziness brings. So we love you, we support you, and we offer you nothing but peace and magic.